Hello, everyone. So they said Tinubu to visit US Tuesday, meet Trump's vice JD Vance. Sahara reporters further learned that President Trump had delegated his vice James David Vance. I never even knew his name was James David. I know the JD to meet with Tinubu during the visit, bearing any last-minute changes. Bola Tinubu is scheduled to visit the United States on Tuesday amid allegation of Christian genocide in Nigeria and threat of military action by US President Donald Trump, Sahara Reporters has gathered. Sahara Reporters learned on Sunday from presidential sources that Tinubu will be in the US on Tuesday for top-level diplomatic engagement with the US government. Sahara Reporters further learned that President Trump had delegated his vice, J.D. Vance, to meet with Tinubu during the visit, barring any last-minute changes. This is, first of all, I think it's what's his name now, Daniel Boala, that had made that statement and something like that. And like, oh Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy. When somebody it's not supposed to be in a place, it's really not supposed to be in a place. I can't even believe that somebody will actually steal something, rig election, and be as awful as Tinubu has been. Even I never knew he can be this bad, honestly. Never knew. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who voted him, who gave him the vote, because he needed some critical number of votes for him to be able to rig election that didn't envisage all of this. Maybe all of that story of Lagos, blah, 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 and whatever. He knew people, even if he couldn't do it, he would put people in place. His whole reaction to this whole thing has been one of the most awful reaction to anything I've ever seen. The only person that I've seen talk sense is the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Tugar. That's the person that I've seen in the statement that he made. He actually made sense, try to take it on as the thing should be in a way that made it feel, look, I'm acknowledging everything. I'm not downplaying the victim's pain or anything, but hey, this thing that has happened, yes, it's something that affects everyone. Yes, there's this target, this thing, but these people who do it don't necessarily target it, but it's on this, that. But the way he explained it was more sort of like more diplomatic, more humane approach, took cognizance of the pain of every party that's involved in it, because you need to look at this thing from the pain of the victims also and members of the victims' families, in terms of, you're not going to be telling someone that there's no genocide when maybe 20 persons in their family have been killed, when all their properties and houses have been burnt, when they've been driven away, all their village people have been driven away from their village. How are you going to be telling that person that? You can't. Yes, in the generality of it, in the looking at the technical term of what a genocide is and all of that, it might not be, but then that's for you who is still alive to talk. Those that are in their graves, those that have been driven away, those that property have been burned, it's there for them. They don't see those other things. They are not waiting till it affects you or more people before they call it a genocide. It has affected them. And so he is one person that's acknowledging, that pain. But for a lot of the other ones, it's just to come. The Onanugas, oh Lord have mercy. Hey, it's not funny. But sometimes you got to laugh, because otherwise, what do you have to do in a country where you see everything is being thrown, down the drain? But anyway, Sahara reporters earlier reported that President no, definitely. Sahara reporters earlier reported that Tinubu and United States President Trump were expected to meet in the coming days, either at the State House in Abuja or, you know, the sometimes it's just like when your sensibilities are being insulted. You cannot say, when you say are going to meet either in the State House in Abuja, as in, are you okay? As in, like the US president is just going to jump on a meeting like that. That wasn't planned ahead just because he wants to talk to you over the kidney. No, nah, it doesn't work like that. If we say maybe they are sending someone, that's a different. They're going to meet in State House. I see. with a Trump, the kind of Trump, with a Trump that is a Trump. Anyway, shall these people, it's all, they don't even respect our senses, so they say anything the way they want to say. They said that Sahara reporters earlier reported that Tinubu and United States President Trump were expected to meet in the coming days, either at the State House in Abuja or the White House in Washington, to further strengthen cooperation between both nations and on counterterrorism and global security. That makes sense. That's what we should be going for, not this whole trying to deny it. Okay, fine, come and help us. We are helpless. We simple. Can you come and help us? Come and do this. You put it on their table. I said, so we've been crying when we ask for weapons. We don't have enough money to buy some of the sophisticated weapons you have. This is time for even use it as okay, bring, if now it's weapon you need to get from there, bring and say we need this thing. Not to only call, they call other the international committee to say, yes, we've been battling this thing for so long. We've not been able to do it. How can we get the help that we need to be able to eliminate it? And then put the pressure on the terrorists you are trying to fight, except if they don't even want to fight the terrorists in the first place. So these are the questions that we should be asking. Whenever situations like this happen, when you are accused, it's not to double down and say, no, the accuser, this is not it. It's what they see from their own perspective. What you need to do, what role can they play in making it go away? Yes, okay, there's a problem. You see this problem. It might not be as much as I say it, but you have seen that there is a Christian genocide. How can you help us to stop the Christian genocide? What does it look like for there to be no genocide? Okay, this is it. How can you help us? Because obviously we have failed at doing it. Then let them come in and help you do whatever it is, that you want to do. This was according to a statement issued by Daniel Bola, media aide to Tinubu, adding that both leaders share a common vision in combating terrorism and protecting humanity from violent extremism. Bola had made the assertion after Trump designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern. By the way, this is not the first time that Nigeria has been designated a country of particular concern, just so you know. But both Tinubu and Trump have shared interest in the fight against insurgency and all forms of terrorism against humanity. He noted that the Trump administration had extended a significant support to Nigeria's security effort, which Tinubu has effectively built upon. Boala further stated any perceived differences between the two leaders on the nature of terrorist targets in Nigeria will be addressed during the upcoming engagement. According to Trump, the United States military may come gun blazing. Trump now weary. Wallahi now weary. That guy is having fun, just enjoying himself, being president of America, just do any I can talk and set anything. Single thing presidential about nah, not at all. But anyway, he knows there's a leadership that some people find, oh, you can talk anyhow, you can say we do this, and they love that, and he knows they love it, and he works on it, and that's good. If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killings of Christians, the United States of America will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria. May very well go into that now disgraced country, guns are blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I saw someone who was saying that, oh, if a country calls whatever, I say, is there anybody that Trump doesn't? If it's the insult that comes out of Trump's mouth that somebody is going to be, because then that person obviously does not have time, because that is someone who is already wallowing in the space where he uses words anyhow. So that's for him, over there. And when they say stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria, it's going to affect everyone, definitely, if anything like that. So, but what I see here is if the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, so it's time for the government to say, hey, we are not the ones allowing the killings of the Christians. This is what is happening. We've been helpless, and this is what is going on. If you need to come out, if you want to put in your help to please, so be it. And he said, I'm here instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished. He put it in capital. Donald Trump now, we don't even get that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.